Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope that you're well. So I'm just, thanks to those who have liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you to those who have sent me little donations. I really appreciate the love. Thank you very much. So I've just been told to shuffle them and leave that there. So it feels they're going to be our, what are they? This is not, but I just want to see. These are our clarifying apparently. Alright, feels like there's a lot going on. Okay, so I've not done it this way before, so I don't know what they're in store, but I like all different new layouts and settings. Alright, so it's going like this apparently. So let's see. Alright, so there's a situation around you connecting with some kind of emotional loss. This could be you, it could be somebody that you're connected to. They are trying to process this loss and to see from a higher perspective, but it feels that there's something that keeps knocking them back down into a spiral, and they're feeling a little bit heavy at the minute. There's an element of adjusting to the change. I'm also being shown that they're feeling quite alone at the minute. So whatever's going on, they're being told to stand their ground. So it could be that with whatever the emotional loss is, that they've, if it's not grieving in that sense, if it's something where they're spiraling down, it could be relationship dynamics, doesn't have to be, or could be work, something about being pulled back into a situation, which is what the spiraling down was. So a decision needs to be made, obviously, and then it's you're being called, or they're being called, whoever it resonates with, to make a judgment call and stick to it, stand the ground, and then you will be supported. Just as I'm saying that, you will be supported in regards to partnerships and alliances. They're showing that you can flip this both ways. Number three of Pentacles, so 3 people either working together or 3 people working against another. So working for, working against, this is where you're being called to use your discernment. Like the readings have told us throughout the years, that the further into this year that we get, that this being able to spot those that are hiding in our energy or embedded is going to be so the people that you start seeing, exposing, identifying from this point moving forward, they will be people that you wouldn't be expecting. So now that it will become more obvious and apparent. So you're either coming into that stage, or you're at that stage, or you're about to do something with what you've learned, what you know, which this bit could be that. It's a standing your ground against partnerships and alliances, but also knowing that there's help that you're getting in connection with that as well. So flip, because those that are working with you are really against you, and vice versa, so to say. We've got here fertility, new, I was going to say new business for some reason. Fertility, new beginnings. It feels that you've come a full circle, and again, it's something about having a large social circle or large network, large group is about to be reduced down to bare minimum. So say if it was a business or to do with work, you could have worked with people or a place that's say, I don't know, like 20, 50 employees or whatever. Now it's reduced down to 3 or 5 like core main people that are truly loyal and can do the work of 3 in 1, but there's 5, for example. So there's something about that that's significant. We've got here firm foundation. So there's something that maybe this emotional loss could have been a tower moment before, and this could be pushing through. So the firm foundation would be, for example, with that work situation I was touching on, that say if it was reduced down to the 5 core people, then that is the firm foundation, because each one of those 5 can do the work of 3 people in 1. So it cuts off the dead weight, the excess, not dead weight in regards to dissing anybody's life, their income or whatever. Take this as it resonates. I'm using this as an example, but there is something that is siphoning off extra energy that doesn't need to. Something, I'm just literally seeing tentacles of an octopus needing to come off. There's like way too many hands in the pot. That's got to be significant for someone. Patience and planning. So depending on what stage of reveal you're at, you will be either unable to mentally plan things because you're going through emotional loss and turmoil, and with all of these hands, tentacles and fingers in the pot, yeah, fingers in the pie, hands in the pot, everything. There's someone's like you're being taken from. It's either a business or a peer group or fucking family. It's like pedaling up a hill and you're in the wrong gear. Yeah. They're showing everything. Wind sailing against the wind or something. You're going against the grain, or you're being guided that way, or the actual way that you need to take is going to feel like you're going against the grain or going of whatever. Yeah, that makes more sense, that whatever it is that you're doing or into or whatever, you're being cast in either a comfort zone, or you're experiencing a barrage of bad luck, let's just say. I feel a lot of it's being orchestrated. It's not all karma. Karma is definitely playing, but it's whoever is doing the manipulating. So don't get confused to feel everything looks like it's one way and that you're in receipt of karma. That's not what's going on. Something's being manufactured and manipulated to appear that it's happening either elsewhere or you're in karma, but it's not. We've got here third eye chakra. So you may be spiritual, you may be psychic, you may have an intuitive knowing, judgment. You're going to see something, or you're going to have an experience that will feel surreal, or it's nothing that can be mimicked or tampered with. This is going to be your mind's eye is going to show you. So you could be having an awakening. Your spiritual abilities could be powering up, clicking online. You could be clairvoyant, you don't have to be, but they're showing me like a third eye vision, or it's a projection of something you're seeing. So you could be seeing something in your mind, but it's linked to your past. That's for someone. Yeah, something from the past that is a clue to something happening now. Sorry, let me see if I can get you more. Emotional loss, so you're going through some kind of loss, so it could be material, it could be emotional, it could just be direction. Yeah, you're trying to make a change, you're trying to take a judgment call, stick to it, stand your ground, because you do want change. There's something about partnerships and alliances where you need to do another check. There's people that are pretending to help you, but they're keeping you stuck. Or there's people that you are feeling that there's a grudge against you, or you don't get on with them, or there's some sort of something, or something like that. But it's not actually like that. It's being made to appear that way. It's down for you to know how. New beginning was showing something to do with a business, a new business, something that's reducing down, or if it's not business, it's family dynamics or peer group. Whatever this new beginning is, it's a firm foundation. It's going to take, well, patience and planning. It will come together. It needs to be thought out, but it's like a creative yellow, thought out in a different way. It's 2, so an 11, pillars of structure, or identical. It's the same. It's look, one's red, one's black. It's like different but the same. And then the third eye may open that up. If you do anything to help access your third eye vision, then you're gonna get it. The next time that you do something, it probably will come through, because this is needing to know now. There's something about your new beginnings. There is judgment on the table here to do with yeah, you're being shown something, and it's so I'm asking, well, what if you're missing it? And it's like, well, if you miss it, then it's just a new beginning. Will just be a cycle more of the same. There won't be a significant breaking free into a new dawn, new day, new way type thing. You will just be falling for empty promises, illusions and confusion with that. So it's not that, oh, why should I be on tender hooks to try and spot what this is, if it's just gonna, if I'm not gonna miss it, if it's gonna be shown to me anyway. So that already is wrong thinking, in the sense of you're being shown a message here, and if you're resonating with it, you need to be taking it on board. You've got to put some work in. You're being told something is here in front of you and a shift is just about to take place, or it is in the process of happening. You've got to catch that wave and go with it, take charge, hold the reins, or do fucking something, anything. Because if you don't, and whatever's being manufactured around you to look one way, but that's not how it is, then you are going to miss that gateway and you're going to carry on round in another loop. So yes, you will get a new beginning, but it's going to be a new beginning of more of the same. That timeline, you'll be on a merry-go-round forever and a day, eternity, is the difference. So if you're comfortable or you're scared to move out of your comfort zone, then you're good to go. Whereas if you know you can't stand how things are at the minute, or something's off, something doesn't feel right, and it's not as black and white, it's like, oh, I don't get on with them, it's them, and you still, that still doesn't lock into place, it doesn't resonate properly, something else comes up, that's what you're being told. Something's being, magician is doing their tricks. We've got emotional withdrawal. You could be being made to feel this. I feel it could be emotions being projected on you because your energy was strong there. This feels like it's being projected on you. Yeah. Again, your solar plexus, so there's something psychic awareness about what you're going through right now, even if you don't see yourself as psychic, or you don't believe in all of that stuff, or you don't know what to do with it, or whatever. Whoever this is, you're powering online, or you're in a situation that is forcing you to draw on other senses because it's something that's outside of your awareness at this time, or it's there, but your solar plexus is letting you know something's not right and you're detecting it. It's getting masked around whatever you're going through, especially if you're experiencing a lot of loss or any kind of loss in your life recently, will be coming forward and masking what it is that you're really being alerted to. It's a tricky one, but for whoever you are, you're there. You are really, it's gonna pop. Something's, yeah, deception and envy. You can feel it. That emotional loss, we've just seen the process of you dealing with whatever losses are coming forward. This is being projected on you. This is someone else's emotions, or it's a fucking someone feeding this into your head or trying to keep you stuck like that. It's not your actual state. This is your intuition screaming to you that something's not right. You may be able to see it. It may have already made itself apparent, it may not. But either way, it's here and you're not imagining it, is what you need to know. So we've got here rest and rejuvenation. Take a minute just to take some time out and recharge as best as you can. Just try to, what you're doing now is you're receiving, because once it clicks in, you're getting downloads, messages, your aura is being enhanced by the divine because you've acknowledged a shift, and that's what will reconnect you, and it will. You've got to see something first. Fulfillment of wishes. They want you to focus on the future, your ideal life, or anything like that. Don't worry about details, or if you're able to get lots of details and that makes you happy, rest and rejuvenation, just fantasizing, dreaming to yourself. Keep those thoughts to yourself. it's that whilst you're in that state, then the divine will come and do what needs to be done. There's a judgment being called on your situation. It could have been you, it could have come from outside of you, or you could be linked to a situation where judgment's been called and is currently playing out. Suffering in silence. Yeah, it's because, right, so suffering in silence is if you're at the stage then that, so the previous bit for someone that's coming into the awareness, suffering in silence may be somebody that's awake, or they've spotted the deception and they don't know who they can trust, who they can't, who they can turn to or whatever, and are unsure what to do for the best. Go back over the message. There's going to be a message that will mean the same for you. Help is there, but it's you're being blocked away from it. There's something that's happening. It feels like for example, a dog, getting a dog that is known to be a guard dog, but you know that that dog's not going to bite you or whatever. No, it might do whatever, but there's a thing, there's a connection you've got with this animal, and you're prepared to take the risk that it's not going to bite you. If it does, lesson learned, but still. So you'll have people around you, don't get that dog, don't take that, it's going to bite you, it's going to do this, or if it bit you once, remember when it bit you before, it could do this while you're sleeping, or could do that with whatever it is. It's that concept is this suffering in silence. Something is being you're being put in that state or led to believe that, like, there's no way out, that you're, every door that you're trying to open, there is none that will open, and that's not the case. We've got here base chakra. You could be having a practitioner could be working on your base chakra to affect your financial stability, your home life, or something. Someone's moving. I'm definitely picking up someone's moving, so it could be unexpected, or it could be a divine intervention. It could be anything. Recognition and reward. All right, so they're telling me this is the last card. Recognition and reward is to say that whatever stage of those 3 stages I was just saying, that or even if it's the 2 and then the 3rd stage is what both lead to, yeah, you could be here. You're going to recognize who it is, where it's coming from. You definitely are going to. And the reward that comes from that is the recognition of the power you hold within yourself, the power to break the chains of bondage, the power to see, basically. The gift of sight is what you're being given, and so you can use it wisely, choose wisely, or you can stay where you are and just go round again until you get there one day, but you will do. The reward is gifting yourself this new beginning and a more concrete clarity of vision. We're always going to have people milling around that can't be trusted. We're not expecting to move forward into a world where everybody's fucking got a clean record, can be trusted, and going back to leaving our front doors unlocked and shit like that, like the good old days. But there is going to be all of that, but you will have a heightened awareness that they will be so clearly apparent to you, different to what you know. I feel this is someone that you may feel that you already can do that, that you know that, but this is a message to say, yeah, well, you've learnt that, you've got that, but there's another layer. It's something's shifting and changing, and it's within your life somewhere. All right, let's just take an angel card to place here, because yeah, it does feel like it's a lot. I've got to admit, it feels exciting. Definitely something playing out. That's why they're mentioning as well something about making sure you get a bit of rest, because it's about to get crazy. We've got here Page of Gabriel. So that says energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Yeah, definitely. Opportunities for excitement and adventure makes me feel with that new beginning, or that new business, or that 5 people that like are real tight, close-knit, or whatever it was, that feels, it's like once you see what you need to see and it's confirmed by yourself that it's like you were right, the reality that you chose to see and go with, that it leads you into a new beginning, which is everything becomes fun, spontaneous. It's like you can get through mundane whatever, but there's always that added something there. It's walking into a brand new world, literally, is what this is saying to someone out there. All right. So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.